It's been said, Merry Christmas to you.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. Now we got Brianna in the clique today, you guys, formerly known as Miss LaTruth. And we also got her husband LaTruth back in the clique today, you guys. And I definitely want to give you guys an update and give you my insight and what I feel about this whole situation, because LaTruth posted a video of Brianna crying on the bed, talking to the 911 operator, saying that he had a gun and he was following her all over. But in the video, it basically showed he was not following her all over. Oh, child. And we didn't see a gun neither, but it is what it is. I definitely want to talk about it. So, now, y'all already know I make my reservations, and you know we most definitely going to talk about it. So without further ado, let's get straight into this clip.
404-416-1389. Brianna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house.
I can't keep following me.
No, I ain't following you nowhere.
Gun.
No, I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again? I'm recording everything.
Please hurry.
Yeah, please hurry, because she's crazy. Please hurry, she's crazy.
Thank you.
Please hurry up, she's crazy.
I can't keep following
No, I'm not. I'm upstairs. You downstairs. Do what you do. No, I'm not. Do what you do. I'm way up here. Do what you do.
What?
Wow, that was so powerful. Academy Award.
Now, click, I don't know what to tell y'all about this, because I swear I am conflicted with thoughts, because I always felt like it was something fishy about this whole situation. Now, she did say that her finger was broke, but her husband LaTruth slammed those claims and said that that was not true. And also, a lot of the fans were definitely questioning whether her finger was broken or not as well. Now, she did come to her stories with some documentation that basically said, now I'm done addressing this. Now let's take a closer look. Now click, it basically says the diagnosis is non-displaced fracture of proximal failing of right index finger, scalp contusion, victim of intimate partner abuse. Now click, I'm not a doctor, and y'all know Google has never stirred me wrong, so you know I had to go and make my reservations. So I wanted to know what proximal phalanx is. So it says the proximal phalanges are those that are closest to the hand or foot. In the hand, the prominent knobby ends of the phalanges are known as knuckles. The proximal phalanges join with the metacarpals of the hand or metatarsals of the foot at the metacarpal phalangeal joint or the metatarsal phalangeal joint. Y'all, I swear I felt like the professor was going to come out and hit me with a ruler while I was reading this. Lord, I felt like I was back in school. Anywho, for those who want to come down to earth and just understand a shorter term of what a non-displaced fracture is, one in which the bone cracks or breaks but retains its proper alignment. Non-displaced fractures often require only bracing, booting, or casting treatment. Now, we did see Brianna with a little boot on her finger at one point, and we started questioning the fact that it came off too soon, being as though she said she needed to see a ortho. Now, click, Brianna did spend her Thanksgiving with her and LaTruth's daughter on an island. Meanwhile, her other children was with their dad for Thanksgiving. She also mentioned that that was going to be her first year of a holiday, just being without her husband and her family. So I know it's been rough for her. Now, click, it might be a little bit more rough for her simply because this video went viral and it was on other blogs, and LaTruth is most certainly not trying to make it any better for her. Now, however, she did ended up getting into something with Tasha K. Tasha K went on her Instagram stating that she lied and that she spoke to Brianna, but Brianna is basically claiming that those are a lie, that Tasha K's team reached out to her management, and Brianna basically said she did not want to do an interview with Tasha K. So Tasha K messy ass decided that she wanted to go up and just talk crap about Brianna. Now, y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we most definitely going to talk about it. Let's take a look. Truth.
Okay. Pretty much Facebook prankers, family, black version of the Ace family. Everybody's been asking me to pretty much pick up this story. I had their team reach out to me to do it a couple weeks ago. Finally, we had agreed. Of course, some went down. But I'm going to tell y'all all about it. But I can tell you this. That whole line. I can tell you that much. That whole line. That man ain't did nothing to her. He ain't hit that woman. He ain't beat that woman. And I'm going to tell you what her plan is. Because she around and told me the plan. I said, so you... I was like, yeah, come on down to the studio. I'm gonna tell y'all, right?
Now, click. Tasha K is most definitely going to end up getting another lawsuit. It's like that $4 million that she owes Cardi B and lost that lawsuit wasn't good enough for her not to spread lies. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I most definitely do not believe that Brianna actually hit her up or anything and said anything to her, because she barely even wanted to say anything about her husband after the fact of her even exposing that he allegedly abused her, let alone wanting to come to Tasha K to expose what's been going on and how she been feeling in her life. Girl, goodbye. I do not believe anything that comes out of that lady mouth, because she spread those lies about Cardi B and was proven guilty. And now you want to spread rumors about Brianna? It's like, girl, can you find something else to talk about? Because it's really given, I need to pay this debt by tomorrow. Okay, anywho, Brianna went live to set the record straight. I definitely want to get straight into this clip because we got a lot to talk about. For this Vlogmas Day 5 and 6, click news. Let's get straight into it.
This Tasha K bullshit. I just came across it and it's pissing me off because she's mad because I didn't do an interview with her. And she's making a post as if she's ever talked to me. As if she's ever talked to me. Girl, we ain't said nothing but 2 words. And my manager was like, do you want to do this interview with Tasha K? I said, hell no, I don't want to do no interview with her. Because she messy. All this she going through with, all this she was going through with Cardi B, I'm like, no, I'm good. So I haven't even had a phone call conversation with her at all. At all. Right, I've been doing really good. But that is pissing me off. For somebody to come on here and say, oh, Miss LaTruth is lying and she told me, girl, told you what? Because I haven't talked to you at all. My manager messaged me and said, do you want to do the Tasha K interview? I said, all of this will be questions about everything I answered already. This is my manager. I know y'all probably can't see, but wait a minute. Let me turn this flash off. Do you want to do the Tasha K interview? They are contacting me for flight info. Let me know. I said, all of this will be questions about everything I already answered. No, it's a different setup. We'll talk later. Okay.
Now, click. I know I had to pause and screenshot this text message because she only read up until okay. Now, the manager said, I see LaTruth is now posting on YouTube. Wow, he's something else. Are you available now? Now, y'all know I'm nosy, so I had to go in. I know it's a little blurry, but it said, later is better, about to go to this counseling session. Now, this is a little better view. Probably not for those. But it says, sorry you have to go through this. Be strong.
I haven't even talked to you, girl. I haven't said nothing to you. You reached out to my manager and talked to my manager, and you on here lying and saying I talked to you, which is why I didn't want to do the interview with you in the first place, because you messy as hell. Don't get on here lying and saying we talked, and I told you some shit, because we have not talked. I talked to my manager. You reached out to my manager for an interview, and I didn't want to do an interview with you because you messy, 1. 2, I'm not going on there to blast or talk about my husband. I already did that. I already said what I had to say on the internet about my husband. I already said what I had to say about this situation, and I didn't want to relive that shit again. I didn't want to rehash and go on there again. I'm not on no bashing mode. I'm not like, oh, you know what? Tasha K reached out. Let me go on there and talk some more about my husband. No, I declined the whole shit. Declined the whole shit. So for you to get on here and be like, she told me something, girl, we never talked. We never talked. We never talked.
Well, click, you heard it here. She said she never talked to Tasha K. Now, I do believe she probably never did talk to Tasha K. But we're going to need some proof. We're going to need some proof from Tasha K without her just talking about it on her live just to get some views. We need to hear a recording of the conversation or some text messages. Now, what I will say is that upon looking at these text messages in the black, it said, which was Brianna manager, it said they are contacting me for flight flight info, let me know. Then in the blue, Brianna replied and said, all of this will be questions about everything I already answered, and it's a question mark. It don't look like she was basically stating she don't want to do an interview. She basically was asking her manager, is all the questions that she already answered going to be asked? So the way I look at it is like, you were not denying the interview. You were just wondering if she's going to be asking you the questions that you have already been answering online that's already out. And then I was thinking, Click, that maybe they may have had a conversation and she was being asked questions, and she probably wanted to know the questions that were going to be asked before she accepts that free flight to go to that interview with Tasha K. We don't know, but what I will say is I definitely do believe that Brianna probably did not speak to Tasha K. With that being said, Click, it looked like Brianna is going to be seeing them in court. She said, I'm not responding to anybody anymore. See y'all in court the smart grown way. She even took it a step further to show that she is done playing with y'all. So it looks like she may have went to her lawyers signing some papers. So Tasha K may have a lawsuit knocking at her door for lying and giving out false information. That girl do not learn her lesson. We gonna see. Get our popcorn ready and just check this train wreck out. And I mean, Click, all I really gotta say is
God have mercy upon us.
woo, child. Oh, anywho, let's talk about her husband that just came out with a book called How to Consistently Be Great in Bed. Oh my God, Click. I swear, I was on the floor. I'm like, what is, sir, this is just, I'm confused. Anywho, I guess he want to teach a couple people a couple tricks that didn't work for him in his marriage. I mean, at this point, anybody could write a book. Anybody could become famous. Anybody could own a business, make a pink sword. Never mind. Anywho, y'all take a listen to what he had to say.
That's what happens, man. People talk about you all day long, mad, for months and months and months. That good D, how you going crazy? That good D have them going through your phone. That good D, you might get pepper spray. You know what I'm saying? I beat cancer this year. I done went through so many different things. That's the only thing I beat this year, y'all. The only thing I beat this year was cancer. I swear to God. The only thing that I beat this year was cancer. Whatever else somebody said I beat this year, I didn't. I beat the coochie up, though. I beat the coochie up. That's it. I don't beat nothing else up, but I beat cancer and I beat the coochie up, okay?
I just can't. He is really something else, y'all. I really don't know what to feel about this situation because like I told y'all in my last video, he is denying the claims. He has been denying the claims from the jump when they first were put out there. So we really don't know. Also, you know, Brianna did go back on a couple words and saying what didn't happen and what she didn't say and what she listened, and then came back to kissing up on him and back with him. And then when she started receiving backlash, she's single. She's this, she that, she no longer with a narcissist and an abuser, all this other thing. So it's been a lot of back and forth between both. Now, when she did say that she didn't want to go bashing her husband, that really caught me off guard because that's how I found out who she was, because I was hearing her talk about him online, crazy, talking about things that she'd been through, things he did to her. But it is what it is. She wants it over. She don't want the drama. She don't want the beef. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this. I'd love to know your thoughts, but let's move straight on to Summer Walker back in the clip today, you guys. And it looks like Summer Walker done pissed off the viewers again, simply because she posted this inside of her stories. Basically saying, need a male assistant, $2,000 a month, age 25 and older, ATL, have a car to drive, have to know how to build stuff, preferably white or gay. Just saying. And doesn't give a F about who I am or my music, just need you to come work. Summer, you could have kept that to yourself because, that was just not cute at all, because people are always going to feel offended if you're even trying to even remotely be brutally honest. Now, it is okay for you not to want to hire a certain race. It is your money. It is your choice. It is what it is. But click, nowadays, you can't even really speak out about a race that you want to work with or not, because people will take offense to anything. You have to be careful what you say. So it's basically like you set yourself up for the backlash. Now, click, a few people had a lot to say, and this person said, know how to build stuff, as in what? Building stuff for 2K? Ma'am, hire your BD. 2K? Forget the white part. 2K is not enough to be chasing her around. Running errands and everything else? Nope. Ma'am, if you're legally hiring someone, you can't discriminate. You shouldn't put that out there. Laugh out loud. Yes, you can have a preference, just hire accordingly. Now, this person said, the post isn't even professional. Let's start there. I don't care what color they are. They're not doing all that for 2K a month. Might as well go do a regular job for that same 2K a month, only if you're trying to use this to build a celebrity clientele. Otherwise, it's bullshit. She knew to say a white person. Ain't no black person doing all of that for no 2K a month.
I was like, oh, honey, oh, Lord.
I want to apply just to sue her for discrimination. Like, ma'am, they literally have laws for this. Like, this is not wanting a professional, but the post is unethical, discriminatory, and ghetto.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
Now, click, it looked like Summer Walker had a few things to say in her stories following the backlash that she was receiving in her DMs. And she also said, everyone I've ever hired my whole career has been black besides Ro. It'll be okay. Now, click, she did end up saying the job was filled. Thanks. Now, let's take a listen to what she had to say.
If you don't know what you're talking about, then why are you talking about it? I really would like to know that. Oh, 2K ain't enough. 2K ain't enough. How do you know if it's not enough? I could have told somebody to come over here once a week and smell my asshole and leave. How do you know it's not enough? Do you know the job description? Do you know the hours? I am on maternity leave. I'm not working. We have no shows. We have no club appearances. We have nowhere to go and nothing to do. I told somebody to come over here once a week to come take my fucking trash out like that. Take the motherfucking, put some gas in my car. I don't feel like doing. But that is not your business. I don't have to explain that. And then to be talking about why a white man and why a gay man. Da, 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 da. I always hire black people. I've always hired black people. Everybody who works for me is black. If I want to hire a white person, y'all sound like y'all discriminating. What's the problem? I want a gay man because I don't want nobody hitting on me. And I wanted a white person because honestly, you is y'all know how this act. I'm honestly really tired. I'm really tired. But that's a different story. How about we mind our business? I'm using this platform how I'm supposed to use it for business. I ended up hiring a black man and paying more than 2K. But still, the fact that y'all are really in my DMs harassing me about nothing that you know nothing about. Know nothing about. Know absolutely nothing about. Bottom line, y'all need to go out and touch grass. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. Don't know me from a can of paint, and y'all out here writing think pieces in my DM about that you have no clue about. I just blessed somebody. Just got $2,500 a month to do nothing once a week and take out my trash and bring in my groceries. And oh, you want that to be Bob the Builder? Yeah, click clack a toy together and throw some batteries in that motherfucker. I have to be a mom. I don't have time to be doing that no more. I don't care. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm doing mom things. I don't want to do anything else that I don't feel like doing. The fuck? Y'all really make my asshole itch. I don't know how Beyonce does it. She don't say
Now, Click, I got a lot to talk about and say about this whole situation. First things first, I just can't with her. You know, it's okay to really be brutally honest, to really want to talk and want to say things. But you get upset every time you do say what you want to say. You do clap back and you do express yourself. You get upset when everybody got things to say. Again, I really can't stand when a celebrity or an influencer who is popular on social media come out their face to tell people to mind their business. Sis, nobody is minding their business. You signed up to be a celebrity. The moment that you become in the public eye, nothing is private unless you keep it private. And sometimes when you try to keep things private, because you are who you are of that status, people are going to find out things. So in other words, shut the up. That's one. And two, let's get straight into the fact that she said she hires nothing but black people and ninjas that she hires does not know how to act. No, sis, it's the ninjas that you hire that don't know how to act. Not all black people act the same. And yes, I do agree that there is a lot of black African American people who are super ghetto, who acts like idiots, who do not know how to articulate themselves very well, respect others, and be professional. And I can also say that about many other races as well. But what we have to stop doing is pushing that narrative, because when we start talking about our own race that way, we give other race enough room to sit here and push that narrative as well. And that doesn't make us look good. And I truly feel like, yes, there is a lot of ghetto white people. There's a lot of ghetto Mexicans. There's a lot of ghetto. We could keep going on. There is ghetto people all over this world. That does not mean that you discriminate against them and say, hey, I don't want to deal with this person because I've had bad experiences with African American people. It's the people that you choose. You have to screen people, considering the fact that she likes to do a lot of ghetto things, and obviously she hires ghetto people. Then you get upset when that ghetto person don't do the work that you want them to do. Like, you cannot move like that. Point blank, period. But that does not mean that you should single out a black person because they were working for you and was doing absolutely what you were not wanting them to do. If you want someone professional, you hire someone professional, period. It doesn't matter what race they are. It's all about screening that person, checking their credentials, and just giving them a trial period on how they actually work. Their work ethic has to be up there, up to par. It's that simple. But for you to be like, oh, you want a gay guy, you want a white guy, it's like, all right, girl, you have a team. Summer Walker could have had her team know exactly what she's looking for, and then they could have screened a couple people, and then we would have left it at that. Nobody would have ever been in her business, in her DMs, going on a rant because she decided that she wanted to discriminate who she wants to work for her. I just feel like sometimes we just gonna blame it on a pregnancy, because sometimes, you know, when you pregnant, you in your mood. We gonna give her a pass again, because it's one thing about Summer Walker is she always talk about how shy she is and all this other stuff, but you know, she be getting crazy with the mouth and just be saying certain things that she was going to already receive backlash for. So it's like, girl, just watch what you say, and that's just that. And then what I really don't understand about her and her baby father Larry, she just was talking about all these good things, how he's such a great father, how much he does this and he does that, but you want to hire somebody to do all the things that, yes, he can do, rightfully so. If he's such a good man and a good father, why is he not there putting gas in your car, throwing your trash away? The simple things that a pregnant woman don't have to do, the baby father could do, because it's clear that it was more that was going on than what she was speaking of. It's just point blank, period. Anywho, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this. I'd love to know your thoughts. I definitely want to move straight on to ChriseanRock back in the click today, you guys. And I also want to move straight on to NatalieNunn back in the click today, you guys. Now, it looks like Chrisean may have exposed NatalieNunn for her behavior inside of where they were. They were going to get kicked out, and Chrisean went live for a second to talk about it. Now, let's get straight into it. Now, y'all already know I make my reservations, and you know we most definitely going to talk about it. Y'all take a look.
Oh, don't do
I
that.
don't got you alive.
It says you're live. Don't, because I'm going to get...
Look, I got me on there. I will never do that to you. I'm
All
not that
right.
weirdo.
Rock, you live.
Even though if
Cat.
I like you, I ain't gonna be a little bit
Cat.
later.
Look at you. Like, we not about to drag no small shit.
We not, but the way she almost got us kicked out the hotel.
No. The way you go, what?
Bro, I will play this video for live. They will tell you me if Nat.
But she was out.
Look, was Natalie troublemaking or what?
Troublemaking, yeah.
I'm about to show my life. They're going to see me.
Oh, you showing that part. Show the part on the jet where you was like, oh yeah, everybody gotta start switching up the way we eat around here.
Yeah. Is she Karma? What? I need others. Oh my god. It's not about food. Oh my god. It's not about food though. It's about the argument downstairs.
No, it's about the argument on the jet.
So what was the argument? That's what I'm trying to find out. What was the argument downstairs?
We looking at when we looked at each other, it was like the bitches tweaking and we started laughing. Alright, I'm in mute.
Now, Click, it's clear that Natalie definitely did not want the viewers to know what was going on, but as I can see, there has been a lot of things being thrown my way in my DM showing that Natalie could possibly, allegedly, be sniffing that white girl because she was really dozing off on the Baddies West auditions, and a lot of people were sending me clips of that folded dollar bill. Now, if you guys know, people who be doing white t-shirts as a dollar bill folded. Now, I definitely will be posting that little clip on my Instagram because on here, Zeus will definitely strike your YouTube channel. Even if you are even remotely playing the audio of any of their shows on that network, you will get strike down. So definitely go check me out at CCBadBBW. 2 W's. Definitely follow me on Twitch. And if you guys want to support your girl for moving in her new house, my registry link will be down in the description below. That concludes the Vlogmas Day 5 and 6 Click News. If you guys have anything to say in the comments below, make sure you guys write down and let me know what y'all feel about this. I'd love to know your thoughts. And just remember, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn that post notification bell on so you'll be notified when I upload. Bye!